Hi YouTube, welcome back to Erin with a Hobby. Today we are going to be discussing a limited edition manga box set. So today I will be going through the Pandora Hearts limited edition box set. I love the series Pandora Hearts. I think it is got amazing art style, the character development is awesome, the storyline is incredible. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the video. Okay, so this is the box that the Pandora Hearts box set comes in. So this is the limited edition one, so it's very fancy. It's a bit dusty because I store it in a cupboard, but it's on the front of the box. It's got the Pandora Hearts limited edition Pandora Hearts collection by Jun Mochizuki. I am so sorry if I mispronounced that. Then it's got the yen press symbol. Then on the front as well, it's got some of the art, and then it's got really like engraved almost looking design, and then a slightly darker one that is over the top of it. Now coming down here, the chain motif continues, and then it's got Alice and Alice kind of on here as just a bit of an extra detail with the beautiful gold on it. Now if I turn this around, it's quite heavy because it's got the books in it, but the chains also continue around. It goes a whole way around the box, and then it also has Pandora Hearts with, I believe that would be the Japanese title in kanji there. And it's got on both sides these gorgeous handles which are engraved, and they're really quite sturdy because so it's not just like a cardboard handle, it's like metal just about. So that's on both sides. And then on the back there is this gorgeous art which isn't included, I don't think, in any of the covers or anything. It's just an extra print that has been included on the box. And so like all these little details like Alice, like the roses all around, and then the change in the illustration, the change in the mirror, which if you've read the story, you know what that's referring to. Okay, so we're back up. So let's open the box and have a look on the inside. So it's got on both sides these nice straps which hold it up and make it sit up without you having to hold it. And then there is this art on the cover, which is beautiful. And then all of the volumes, all 12. So this is the spines where the chains, they don't quite meet. It's more just all over the place, but they nearly do. And they make that continuous look to it. And they are not too hard to get out. I say as I struggle to get it out one-handed. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down to take them out and show you the inside because there is a surprise underneath all the volumes. Okay, so I've taken all the books out, and as you can see, it's got this lovely like black and red checkered pattern, and on the inside it's got a quote: "A messenger from the abyss comes to those who've committed deadly sins." So that is sort of almost the premise, or very brief basic premise of what the story is about. So yeah, and I don't know if you saw, but there is this awesome little detail on the lid. So that's the box, and I'll just quickly show you where I store mine. So I don't actually have the space currently to store them in the box on a shelf anywhere, so I just have all of my Pandora Hearts volumes stored up here on my shelf as part of the manga that I have. So it is on the second shelf of manga that I own because it fits very nicely and they just look beautiful. Eventually I probably would like to display them with the box, but until I have space for that, I have to live with having them here. Okay, so now that we have looked at the books in the box and the box without the books, let's look through all of the individual volumes. So there are a total of 12 of the volumes, so they're a bind up, because I believe in the original there's like 24 volumes. So the first volume is this. So all of the volumes are designed in this way. So they've got the gold detailing at the tops and this, where they show off different characters. So each of the volumes has different characters. And on the side, it's got the Pandora Hearts title, the author, the publisher, which is Yen Press. And then it's also got these gorgeous chain detailings, which when you have all of the volumes lined up together, they sort of almost connect. And then the back, it's got the gold detailing as well. And then this is a really cool detail, which I quite enjoy, is it's got the clock that goes, and it, as each volume goes, the clock gets further and further around until when you get to the final 12th volume, it shows the completed contractor's crest, which if you know the story, you know what that represents. So having a look, so as you flip this is like a hardback, it shows the coloured page, and then as you flip through, it shows different illustrations all throughout the front, and they are gorgeous. And then it has, this is the contents page, which shows all of the gorgeous titles. And then from there, it has another little art, and then first few pages in color, as they normally do in these good editions. And then it goes into the black and white. So it keeps going with the story, and it's got some gorgeous double pages like that. And this paper is like really good, like that thick quality paper, so that it's really good addition. So I believe this volume collects a few, I think it's got volumes 1 and 2, because I think the first few of these has like only 2 volumes, whereas when you get to the later ones, like volumes 10, 11 and 12, they're bind ups of 3. But yeah, so that's book 1. Book 2, so see, it's got the same detailing, except it's got it's a different color where it's purple, and it's got I'm blanking on his name, but it's got the Mad Hatter is his nickname basically in the story. Yeah, so if you don't know what Pandora Hearts is about, let's see the clock, it's gone further, but Pandora Hearts follows a young boy named Oz who is thrown into the abyss for a crime that he does not know about. And in the abyss there are things called chains, which if you make a contract with them, you eventually get thrown into the abyss. And so it follows Oz as he's trying to figure out why he was thrown into the abyss in the first place. And so a lot of these characters are based on, sort of inspired by the Alice in Wonderland characters. Before I keep going with the synopsis, these detailings around are different. So comparing, they are a bit heavy, but comparing volume 2 and 3, they've got slightly different art, whereas in the circles are slightly different. But then as you can see here on the side, like I was talking about before, the chains match up. So I quite enjoy that. But as I was saying, the characters are inspired loosely on Alice in Wonderland. So the main female is called Alice. And so she is a character that you follow in here. Then there's some, like most of the chains are based on like the Alice in Wonderland characters. So there's the Bee Rabbit, there's the Mad Hatter, there's the Jabberwocky, there's a Queen of Hearts, there's the Dormouse, those sort of things. I would show you, I don't want to show you too many arts in here because at least these ones, they don't really give away spoilers, but these ones, they do. So those, I quite enjoy a lot of those characters. This one, I love this green, truthfully, I think it's beautiful. But then there's so many other things that are part of it. Oh, and Cheshire Cat, I think he's adorable. And there's some awesome art designs. So these are really nice to get to see in full color and everything. Yeah, so it is a bit darker of a story in some areas, but overall I really enjoyed it. Like, I've read this series like 3 or 4 times, and it's a long series. It's not just a short quick read. It's a decent chunk of a story because it really delves into these characters and like beliefs on if you're real and having a soul, that sort of thing. Like, it's a full in-depth look at these characters and what they go through. It's awesome. If you enjoy a good series like this, if you enjoy series that are a bit darker, got good character development, some action, tragic backstories for the main characters, then I think you would really enjoy Pandora Hearts. Before I move on to the end of the video, I wanted to show off one of my favorite covers is the black, and the gold just stands out so much, and my bracelet's getting caught, the chains, and then if you look, you can't quite see it because of this lighting, but the picture, the crest is almost complete because this is volume 10. So, and I love these arts. These ones are getting really good. They don't really give much away because you really don't know what's happening with them, and a lot of these characters you wouldn't know unless you've read them, but they are just gorgeous. There's some awesome delving into characters. But yeah, this is one of my favorite of the covers. So yeah, that is a look into the limited edition box set of Pandora Hearts. If you want to know where I ordered it through Booktopia, which is an Australian bookstore, which is really good because it was actually on sale. The only problem is it goes out of stock really quickly, and then you have to try and wait for it to come back in stock. So the best thing I would recommend if you're looking for this box set is either secondhand or a slightly cheaper bookstore that you know and you trust to get you good manga and books like that, which is what I do with Booktopia. I order a lot of my manga through them because they are that little bit cheaper. So that's where I ordered it from. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and comment down below if you've read Pandora Hearts. Also, comment down below if you know any manga recommendations that you want me to read or have a look at. I would be more than happy to check them out. I always love getting manga recommendations. Also letting you know that I have a Discord channel. If you want to come over to that, the invite link will be down in the description below, and it is also on the About page on my YouTube page. So yeah, on the Discord, it is basically just chatting about everything. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button so that I know that you enjoy it. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day and continues to live well. Bye guys.